Tyler. Want to check out the stream?
Gotcha.
Tell me what it sounds like and stuff.
I'm gonna grab water bottle. Is that cool?
What?
Can I grab water?
Yeah.
This is a rough one.
Build.
Yo, I got to the point where I looked up the Bermuda Triangle, why it's there, why it sucks up everything.
So you're studying stuff?
Yeah, I was studying fucking Illuminati because of what happened. I got to the point where I looked up the Bermuda Triangle, why it's there, why it sucks up everything. You're not recording.
No, I am. It's streaming and recording. This is what's happening and what they can see, and this is the chat.
Oh shit, they can see that right now?
This, yeah. So this is live. This is just me screen recording and stuff, just to make sure it's running. So this is what's happening now.
How many people are watching us?
I don't know. Probably nothing. Just started.
Oh, there was 2, including me.
Huh?
So there was 2, including me.
Oh. Okay.
Who's the other person?
I don't know. I'll know when they say something.
Some freaky shit!
Alright, I mean, you could just go. I'm just gonna like
How do you know where to go?
run some updates and stuff. Well, I mean, you wanted to have a talk with me, so let's do it.
That kind of talk?
Anything.
How's your weekend?
Well, it's not over yet because it's Sunday. What did I do yesterday? Lobster class. It was good. It was chill. I mean, I heard other things, but it was good.
I've been on a spiritual journey.
Alright. Like what?
Focus on my morals, who I am, self-love, self-care, and to be able to get to the point where I can be able to, love someone, what's it called? I say it all the time.
Love someone.
Unconditionally.
Unconditionally. Okay.
See, right now, I'm not loving myself because I'm eating french fries. It's got cheese on it.
Wow, fancy. Carla says fancy. What I need to do? I need to learn how to pin stuff. How do we sound? Do we sound okay?
Hey, Carlita! Can't believe we're streaming this. I want to watch this from my phone.
You're watching right there.
I know.
How
do you watch this?
Extra
You
views.
go to my Twitch.
Oh.
This guy's mad lost. He doesn't know anything that's going on.
Yeah,
Nope.
You're hella old.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't have like a specific topic?
No, I thought you were going to bring the topic. I never...
The fuck? This is for people reaching out to me.
I mean, we can go over what I've been reaching out to you about.
Yeah. Like, I forget. Like, I know with Marnith, we're going to have a specific talk about something.
Yeah.
And then with Carla, she has something very specific she wants to talk to me about. It's like a public thing.
See, I have not. This whole weekend.
Oh, this man's confused. So then tell us about your weekend.
Oh boy. Alright, so my weekend. My weekend. Let me look at my schedule. It's been. So Thursday, got home from work, had to get ready because I went to New York Friday. My friend bought me a ticket to go to Izu,
Yeah.
which is like the first time I've ever been, and it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Such a spiritual journey within itself. But with some good people, met some amazing people. I met someone like the coolest thing I met was one time I was trying to get to the front of the stage that Friday, and I met this guy. He went to Cambodia. He was like, "Yo, your culture is so dope, and it's so important to go back to your roots and everything." It was insane. It was just like, wow, it's just like destiny. It's crazy. But anyways,
That is
so
pretty cool.
what was it? So I had to prepare for the weekend,
Uh-huh.
and I had to grind and schedule, because like I was grinding the entire week to get to this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So like to be able to do it, because I ain't made no money.
Yeah, of course, none of us are.
But I had good friends that helped me out and
Mhm.
stuff. Because right now I've been just been putting in hours and hours of work. But like I have such a good support system
Mm-hmm.
that I have to be able to stand up and do the things I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
After our talks and stuff, like I have to put in the work myself. So if I don't, it's just like it looks like I'm a hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be like that. Because I also have a friend that calls me out on shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you all talk, you ain't doing anything. Like, fuck, yeah, you're right. So then,
That's really good.
I want to say you're my spiritual friend that keeps me like balanced.
Mm.
The process was just insane. So many highs and lows, highs and lows. This whole weekend has just been a high.
Really?
Well, I had some lows, but it was just like
Mm-hmm.
it's intense. So I'm just gonna talk about my day. What better than just talk about yourself?
Yeah. Okay.
Go to my friend's house,
Mm-hmm.
slept, woke up, we went to New York, Izu. That was fucking woo! See some crazy, like awesome people.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just my first experience, and like I had like, it's good to go in with a group that you trust.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone there is like really nice and stuff. You got to be careful. But still, everyone's like loving and stuff. I danced like non-stop,
Mm-hmm.
and my height was like here, and just kept going up, just kept staying up.
Mm-hmm.
Just feed off that energy off of other people, and then you throw that energy to other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went back home the same night, and like I didn't sleep at all. I was so tired. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday, so I stayed at my friend's house until like 5 o'clock. Went home, showered, and then I went out with Gerald, Charlie,
Oh shit.
Anthony.
Oh.
Anthony's dope. Yo, if you don't know Anthony, take his foundation class. Woo! I'm gonna be taking his class, so it's a good. It's good to build that foundation. So I'm
Yeah.
excited for that.
Yeah.
It was fun. We went to Portsmouth.
Mm.
I never really like dance down there. There's not really a dancing scene. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there isn't. Besides, like what they do.
Yep. Felt like we were. I'm not saying I'm a great dancer. I'm just saying that like we had more knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been, because I went to the convention and did intermission and learned like how to freestyle better, learn about my body and how. Which was dope. And then I used it there, and everyone was like, "Wow, you guys are dancers! Oh my god!" Some guy went up to Anthony, he's like, "Yo, how did you learn all this?" Like, "Yeah, I teach and stuff." And he's like, "What?" It's crazy.
That's what's up. Was that your first time hanging out with him?
Yes, first time.
Dude's fucking beast.
Yo, he is.
He's amazing.
He is. He's dope. Charlie's he's the one that like showed me who he is.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Pretty funny guy. I forgot I was there with Jamie too.
Damn, man. All of y'all. I mean, you can keep going. I'm just trying to not miss a beat.
Okay. So, this is my, I want to say journal, right?
Yep.
I plan on putting this, like, everything that I've written down, everything that I've learned, into the computer. So then I can always refer back to it. For people that struggle with habits and remembering things, it's good to write them down and then repeat the process. That's what I've been doing. So I've pretty much just been trying to get my life together and like actually start living my own life, because I've been the past, I don't know how long. I keep saying 3 years. I know I've been sheltered longer than that, because I never really like stepped outside my boundaries like how I did this year with like everything that's going on in my life. I can't really go into detail, but it was really hard for me. I was at a really low. I had a lot of bad habits that I had to like overcome, and going into intermission is what started me on my journey. And then ever since then, I've always used what I learned to progress, continue. This weekend's just been, I don't know, spiritual vacation time.
Yeah, okay.
What's dope about this process that I do is that I choose to make good decisions. Like what I eat. Even though I had those fries.
Yeah.
I just try to like choose this decision for me, like for yourself. You know, take care of yourself first, and then you take care of others. I don't know what else you want me to say. I mean, I could go deeper into this, but this is a lot. This is long.
Do whatever you want.
My man, you can't say that.
In the future, right? Like, the point of this is like, I have to put in so much time, and this is just a chance for people to catch me. Like, I'm not gonna be. I always like remind people that I'm not always gonna be as accessible.
That's true.
You know, so like, and I had like this summer of just a lot of transitional, kind of waiting things out, trying to balance like talking to people and whatever. But that's gonna get cut by a lot. A lot.
I mean, that's really good. I want to say, not a lot of people reach out about their problems. They hold it in, and then they only tell a few people. But no one, I don't know. If people can solve their own problems and like keep moving on with life, that's great. But for those people that like are lost within themselves, I think it's important to reach out and to keep communicating. And that's what I learned, that like you gotta keep communicating, building those people that will follow you and that will empower you. With doing that, once you do that, you can empower yourself, then you will empower other people. Because self-love is so important. So important. And I feel like society is like skewed about that. Like they don't teach you that. We're the generation that's lost, you know, that doesn't know what to do next. So it's important to focus on our passions, focus on our happiness. And I think for the longest time I wasn't doing that. So one of my friends told me I'm a people pleaser. All I do is please my people. Yeah. So. Is this like recording? Yeah. Oh damn.
It's live. It's live and it's recording.
I recognize the important people in my life, which is crazy. I love you guys.
I love you too.
The car situation. So, I had someone look at it, which is sick. Like, I actually had someone come and look at it. So he's gonna think of a price and then let me know. I work with him, so it's cool. So hopefully that rolls out. I still have to grind on that, but I'm like, all I have is a good positive energy. You know, when people learn how to self-love, oh my god, and love unconditionally, oh my god, that's the word I was looking for. You can kill it. Yeah, I guess this weekend is just doing the things that I want to do, and which is really crazy. Some crazy stuff, but it was amazing. I felt like I had a lot of control over myself, but at the same time I didn't. Which we gotta be careful because if you look around us, we are constantly. I don't know if that's the right word to be commercialized, but I remember us talking about it, how a lot of things in our daily life is just pushed at us about you gotta buy this, you gotta have this, you gotta, and I was like, wow. And then I remember I called and I told you about the barcode.
Yeah.
And my barcode is and so I'm easily influenced, which is not a good thing.
Yeah.
So now I'm on the road of self-healing and self-recovery.
Yeah.
Slowly making that barcode go down. And it's crazy because I'm looking around and I'm like, wow, I don't need that. I really didn't need to buy that. But now I'm just just becoming, going towards more of a minimalist and staying away from pain medicine, all of that, trying to be natural. That's health wise, everything's a balance. Everything's just yeah, that was crazy. The crazy revelation that if you can balance your work life, health, your happiness, you are the most like down to earth person I know that to have that balance that like
Yeah. But that shit's hard.
it's really hard because then like a lot of people like I don't have the craziest trauma but I've been through trauma where it affected me like mentally and I never like attacked it and like put it out there. But now since I did, it's just like wow, I live life here and now. But now after that, I can like plan for the future better. So I have a sense of clarity.
Yeah.
And people don't see that because they're all stuck in this circle of negativity. And that like you have to break down that shell, but people don't realize it. You know? Yeah. Maybe I should become a monk.
I was gonna do that a little bit.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I agree.
He agrees.
So a good 69. I keep forgetting. Is that Marnith? Am I tripping? I always forget who that is. Soda good. Soda good. Character. Holy shit.
Wait, did you say that?
I did. Because it is something you should do.
Who is that?
I always get people mixed up. The only
Who are you?
Because I'm never on Twitch enough. I'll be a regular.
Who is that?
Well, if you decide to tell who they are.
Can you tell me who you are? Because I do want to do that. Sounds dope.
It's $25 on Thursday, 4 to 7. And then if you take a picture of yourself and tag them, next time you go is $20 on Thursday.
You gonna ever go again?
Yeah.
When?
And I put in a good workout. And I'm busted.
Invite me. I'll go. I'm down. I'm down to try new things and keep going. Right now, what's really cool is that like we have the internet, and with the internet we can use a lot of it to help ourselves.
Yeah, it's Marnith.
And not a lot of people utilize that because we're distracted by Instagram, Facebook.
She said it.
And
I'm gonna keep going. I'm just listening to her.
I can't think of anything else to say. I spewed a lot of knowledge already.
What are some things you're working on today? Like currently?
Currently.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know. So right now it's just me. It's my health. When I go to work, just killing it. When I'm there as a friend, just killing it. Just being the best person I can be. I mean, like, I know there's more to self-love. I know there's like even more stuff, but like just embodying that alone, it's just like I have a limited amount of energy. Just to not be tired. Just having those like goals and placed in here, because like I never had that. You know, I was like really negative. I didn't know how negative I was. A lot of people told me that, but like I never really did anything because I didn't think you could do anything. Just like smile, yeah, whatever. You know,
Oh,
go on to
shit.
the next day.
Adam's on the stream, dude.
What?
Adam's on the stream.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good. It's good, Adam.
Who's that?
Like a family friend.
Oh, cool.
Chocolate fountain.
So it's literally self-empowerment, because I learned that if you empower yourself, then you can empower other people, and those people will follow you because you help them like to become a better and greater person. And learning to better yourself, and who doesn't want to do that? Who doesn't want to like grow and like,
Some people don't give a shit.
well, some people don't see it though. That's why.
Of course.
And
People are like, yo, every time I talk about, or when I go to people who I know that have a mindset, the default answers are lazy, content, I just like eating and sleeping and watching Netflix.
well,
Because they're content.
it's because how they're raised and brought up. They don't really know how to step out of that mindset. I mean, I didn't until I was like at a low, but I always had an open mind, which led me to where I am today. I mean, that alone helped me a lot. So just, cause like if people really like took the time to like look at themselves, because usually when you look at the mirror, you'll see an image. You don't really see the spiritual, mental, you know. Like how happy are you? How really how happy are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Happy as fuck.
See.
Even my psychic told me I was happy.
Yeah. See, not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah.
Some people are like, I don't know. And that's when you know, like, they're lost. And then that's when you drop some knowledge on them, and then they're like, whoa, I'm woke, you know? Or they're like, oh, they don't trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, sometimes you can think that you're happy, but you're really not. Everything's like skewered and messed up.
Let me keep going. I'm multitasking here.
Some things that people don't know about me, I used to just listen to the music on the radio, and I didn't know how much that was affecting me.
That's just subtle as fuck. No one knows.
No one knows.
No one knows.
No one knows until like some shit would happen in my life, and then I looked around and I was like, wow. Because everyone's all about like getting turned, yo, it's lit, you know, partying, drinking every weekend, and then like no one sees like you're just in a constant cycle, and you gotta try and break the habit, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like, I mean, yeah, it's fun too, but like, what's the point if you're just working and then you're just doing that on the weekend, working, then doing that on the weekend? See, that's the cycle right there, and that's what like society like makes you do. And then luckily I had like my passion for dancing.
Yeah.
If you do not
that's
have,
a game changer, man.
oh, right there. If you do not have like a hobby or something, or some sort of passion that you want to pursue, like you gotta find that passion or that hobby, you know, what you really love and like care about. Cause like I love dancing, but I also love helping other people. I like, you know, I care about people, but I didn't care enough about myself. So then I learned to care about myself. Then once I learned how to care about myself, I can care about other people. Like what? And then like, you know, people really need to try to follow that fashion. I mean, like, I love to dance, so I like go out drinking and dancing, but like the music and stuff and the alcohol is like so bad that I was like killing myself without even like really knowing it, because I was abusing it. You know. And there's people out there that like abuse that are worse off than me. Luckily, like I managed to catch myself, like people on like cocaine and stuff and like doing that crazy shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, you know, the world that we live in. And try to strive for a better you. We're all trying to like flaunt, you know, try to look good, you know. I mean, yeah, I like looking good too, but like, what's you know, what's the point in looking good if you're not happy? You know, what's the point in doing that? You know, there's no real journey in that.
Yeah.
You know, the real journey is like, to me right now, it's loving yourself and then empowering people. That's the real journey. Cause like, you don't know when you're gonna die. I mean, my parents aren't getting any younger; they're getting older. They killed it. They're well off, but they're so stressed out that they don't see it. You know, it's crazy. They work so hard, but like you can tell they're not happy.
Yeah.
And like, and then that goes back to like, you know, balancing. But they don't really balance it. Just work. You know, when you're gonna stop working? You know, you don't know when your time's up. I could be gone tomorrow. Someone could be like, "Yo, I want that guy gone."
Yeah.
And actually be gone. You know, or like, you know, my friends or you. You know. Some crazy shit.
If you want to read some of this stuff too. Said, oh, I'll read it. So Adam said, I can see it. Oh no, actually, he said, what's poppin'? Dude, it's been a while. And I said that I'm just living my best life, truly. I said I've been on the right path for a while, but I didn't really feel the mental shift, which I say to everybody, until February of this year, which is when I felt that big shift. And then he said that I can see it, man. Reading all the things you say gets me motivated. I'm just straight working and hitting the gym, trying to get back on track.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good. I love reading that kind of stuff. And then Martin said stuff too.
What did Martin say?
He said, I honestly feel like I'm wandering around a lot, finding what is actually me and which is just temporary ideals imprinted into my mental state. Lol, I thought you were asking chat. Missed the convo and Twitch chat convo because Twitch app is closed. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's all good. Well, that's good when you start to like take shit into your own hands.
Yes.
And you try to get back on track.
Yes.
Was Adam?
What?
Did Adam get a? Okay, let's make it short. So, I know this is like, it says after, okay, yeah, see, it says after beating cancer, you already know I'm hyped about getting back on track. Yeah, Adam had cancer.
Huh? He beat cancer? Whoa.
I'm telling you, people got like fucking crazy stories, bro.
See, that's the
why
thing.
you work fucking hard and you enjoy your life.
Oh, dude. Have I met him?
No, you haven't.
Oh, wow.
Family friend. I haven't seen him in a long ass time either.
Wow, dude, I give you props and respect. That's heavy. Cause I wasn't fucking fighting cancer, but I was like, mine was just all mental.
Yeah.
So, to be on that healthy path, that means some people when they're on that healthy path, they're healthy, their body's healthy, but the mental's not.
Yeah.
And that's really important.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if people realize that, because with that, if you can put those two and two together, you are I want to say complete.
Yeah.
Because you know what they say, if you look good, you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really important. But mentally, spiritually, and you're killing it with your body too. Oh my God, that's where a lot of people want to be, but where they can't get.
Yeah.
I had a problem with my self-image. I was like, fuck it. One day I just killed it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just go off, start at zero, just 0 to 100, and that's just right there. See, it messes you up mentally.
Yeah.
It takes time. But for him to do that, that's really good.
Yeah.
And because it's mental. It's a mental game.
Mm-hmm.
I empower you, dude. Thank the fuck. That's freaking crazy. Shit.
Waterfest 2 years ago. It's probably brief then. Well, it's commenting on both of y'all. We should talk more, and if we can just link up and everything. I don't know if you're still back in Western Mass, but if you ever want to kick it, come up here, or we go down there. I'm gonna be visiting down there soon, so we have some, besides family, Monica and stuff, we have homies out there who dance with us, and they're gonna be making trips up here, and we're gonna be making trips down there. So
does he dance?
And it transcends past dance. Not that I know of. I don't think so. I know that we grew up family friend, and we played video games, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I agree with Marnith, and I will get to Marnith. We're gonna have a talk after this.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I agree with the ideal stuff. So it's just balancing it and then working towards that vision. I'm being super broad because I don't want to hardcore touch on it because we will.
That'd be cool. I want to know more of Adam's journey and how did it change you mentally, what you learn. Oh man, right now I'm on this learning path. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Is just learn. And the people, so when going back onto what I said about people are in this circle of stress, is because people are scared. People are just filled with negativity and just being scared, and people don't see it because the fear is real. And learning to get beyond that and breaking your shell, it's so hard. Fighting cancer alone is all of that. Dude, oh my, I hope he's freaking killing it. Oh my God, that's so sick. That it makes me want to be I want to ask him so I want to ask him how has his ideas, not his ideas, but his mental game changed now?
He's here, so you are asking because
yeah, no. So I'm asking you, Adam.
There's a delay. I think 9 seconds or something. So
Yeah, it's hot down there.
To sit and work here. Fucking mindset, bro.
I hope I asked the question right. I hope he understands.
Well, we're gonna keep going until we get an answer from him.
Well, you already know.
What?
If I wasn't as communicative as I was before, I don't think I would have ever taken this journey. I learned that like if you want to like actually start, see a lot of people they don't know how to start, and that's a big hard step is learning how to start. I think he wrote something.
Oh, he says he has to go.
Okay, next time.
Okay.
I hope we meet. But yeah, it's like people don't know how to start. They don't know. They don't know where to begin, and then that's when you came along. Be like, Kevin, I know some shit. Maybe this can help you out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'm open for suggestions.
Yeah.
But that alone, that set me off. That set my flame. Cause like now it's like the little shit, like driving to work. I do not listen to the radio. I listen to on Spotify. They have this is dope. Like if you're easily distracted like I am, and you can listen like to music and you need to get shit done. There's this thing on Spotify. It's called Brain Food.
Brain food?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on this thing called Focus Flow, and it just plays this like not too soft, not too hard, like this. I want to say hip hop, trance type of music.
Yeah.
That has no lyrics, and you just do the work without even thinking about the work. So that's some of the things that I do to get work done. Some crazy things that's like changed my life would have to be meditation and also watching videos about like inspirations.
Yeah.
Those are really important because like the negativity in this world is insane. We have to deal with like our parents being on us, our friends like, yo, where the fuck were you at? You're not on time. Learning how to prioritize. Because like when you grow up, sometimes you don't know about these stuff because like people like they don't know how to become, I want to say like maybe not mature but more an adult. It's just growing. People lack the growth, so that's why like those people are like they're just content. But like
that's bullshit though.
Yeah.
I could say that. Anytime someone tells me they're content, I already can tell that they're hurting.
Yeah.
They're okay with where they're at now, and I'm like, that's good because it's better than being fucking miserable.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's dope when you can appreciate where you're at, but then stay focused on something where you know you can get to a better place. People don't like to try and get to a better place, and usually because they don't feel like they're good enough.
Oh yeah.
That's why they feel like, nah, that's too hard. I can't achieve it. I'm not worth it.
That's why then that's self-love. Not loving yourself. See, we go back to that. It's a cycle. It's like
Self-love is the easy answer. It's not easy to do. It's the easy answer. But when you do break down self-love, you start to see where the different sections are. Because a lot of people just like when. It always has to do with like career. I know because you push that so much, and that's like a chunk of our life.
Yeah.
But it's just like you correlate it to the decisions that people are making, and it's usually just whether or not they go to school, or grinding, or both work. But then they're so tired that they just want to chill.
Yeah. No, it's true.
And that's normal, and that's like just not a good cycle if you're trying to. Actually be happy. You have to build. I think one of my favorite things to say, I say it to my students too, because I'll question like, why do you come back to my class? Why do you enjoy it? Why this, why that? And it used to go from, because I try to educate these kids, it went from when I come in here, it kind of takes me away for the amount of time we're in here. It distracts me from whatever and it relieves stress. I'm like, oh, that's good. However, I'm like, but then they actually started to learn how to, instead of using dance in this moment as a distraction, they're learning how to use dance to work through their stuff. Which is really important. You know what I mean? When you do stuff, like, you know, that's why when you're like, oh, I'm looking for distraction, like, for what? Like, why are you trying to just, like, I do understand that, like, unwinding to just go away, but, like, if that's all you do, which I know that's not what all you do, I always usually choose the route of, to turn my attention to something that is going to help me build, right? And I get excited about building is important, you know, because, like, you have to survive, whatever that means, sanity and health. Happiness, right? That's all not directly correlated to money and jobs, but then in the spare time that you do have, whatever that means, how are you spending that time? Are you educating yourself or learning? Or you're like, I have this goal of being an HR person or a guidance counselor or just someone who can help people. I don't know what that is, but I know that to get there I have to keep working on learning and actually trying to help people when I can.
Yeah.
And then eventually figuring out how that's going to be a career for me.
That's sick.
That's hard for people. It's a lot to think about.
Well, because like when they after work and stuff, you know what people don't realize and do is like listen to their body.
No one knows how to listen to their body.
Yeah, but like, oh my god, I wrote that down.
Right now, I need fruit.
Yeah.
I'm listening. I'm just not fully obeying.
See, right now I needed water. I was like, I needed water.
I was more dehydrated yesterday. Today I'm actually pretty hydrated.
Yeah, but like, you know, when I say I need a distraction, you're right. But at the same time, when I did that, I was like, I wasn't listening to what my body needed. If I was, see, this is why like the mental game got me so strong. Is that like when you can ask yourself that during that time, that's when you know you're taking care of yourself. That's when you're embodying self-love, and that's when you'll reach to like where you want to go and stuff, and become a leader and become like you know, just help people after that if you know that's the plan that they want to do. But if like if you can listen to your body, because like it's so important to be able to like take care of yourself, like health-wise, and like it's a process within itself.
Dude, it's a long one, and it just takes education. Because like listening to it is the first step, but then to finding the answer, that's also
another step.
Education that you have to learn.
Yeah, that's another step. Yeah.
So because around some friends, like I'll hear something is aching. It may be routine, it may not be. And sometimes the answer is obvious. It's like, oh, well, you drank last night and you're hungover, right? And then, it's like, now what?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? I'm just lay in bed all day. You're gonna pop a pill. You know what I mean? It's like that's not. I mean, laying down helps, right? Like that's something. But like, if you really want results, you gotta push. It's just, it's learning that. At least today, I understand that when you start feeling any kind of pain, my favorite answer to go to is just lack. That's gonna be an emotional thing. It's like, oh, why am I hurting right now? About like, why do I guess long for attention or love? So you didn't get it as a kid, so now you're operating from lack, right? Because you didn't get it. Or if you know you have a headache, well, it's probably because you're dehydrated. You know what I mean? Or there's too much radiation going into you, so you then reduce the radiation. You need to go out to nature, right? That's a huge thing. So here's another informational knowledge-based thing. There's electricity, right? I don't know the science completely, but I've seen it a few times when people talk about it, and then I look into it more. I was like, oh, okay. When you can set foot on the grass versus having your sneakers on, there's like waves that you pick up from the earth that you need as a human being that actually fuels you and helps you, versus shoes, which are synthetic. So you're not rooted to the earth. When we talk about being grounded, that's like the spiritual sense, but there's actually like actual health benefits.
See, like,
which is why the beach and the sand feels so good.
Yeah, but like this right here,
so
people need that too. But, and then you know what's crazy? People don't have that.
I know,
See?
and I feel bad.
Yeah.
And when I try to reach out to some people, like we know, and they don't fucking do anything, and they repeat and they fucking post depressing ass statuses. I'm like, what are you changing?
You're not changing.
I'm like, here, take my hand, or let me take you out to eat or something, or leave you comments and like.
But the thing is that like, also like even if you take them out and then talk to them, they're so stuck in the shell is that your words are just bouncing off.
No, I know that. I've studied that too.
Really?
Of course.
That's good. That's good.
Because that's why I was like, hence why I want to go past words.
Yeah.
It's not about words. Sometimes it doesn't penetrate, or sometimes it takes a long time before it does. So that's why I want to learn everything. And so, besides talking, I choose to live loud digitally, right? So it's like you can look at what's being done. It's like, oh, like he's living it online. See him in real life. Oh, he syncs up with what's happening. That's dope. Or like, wow, he seems happy. I don't have to talk about the fact that I'm happy. But if my energy's like this, that you're maybe more bound to hear me out more, right? If it's just like, because I'm assuming people like that, because it's true, you're usually just around people who are the same. So then now if someone comes along who kind of creates, who shows you something different, I don't know. But yeah, some people, it's just really hard to penetrate, and like, I don't get caught up in that. I just know who I can reach and who I can't, and I just do my best and I move on. But I always say, at least I didn't try. At least I did try.
Yeah.
You know, they end up dead. I'm like, I fucking reached out 2,500,000 times, and I don't know what else I could have done. And I'm not gonna pour all of my time into one person who doesn't want to fucking just reply. That's a real thing, guys. Okay. Any final thoughts? Want to go on? You could like, I don't know what you're doing after this, but if you want to pop in here, just chill, whatever.
You know, I just hope, I won't say what's been said.
Yeah.
I could say, you know, go take care of yourself. But I want to say, or like I say, educate yourself. People, what I really want to let people know is that like, take the time to just get a piece of paper and not write about yourself.
Okay.
Excuse me. Write about yourself as in like your health, your financial situation, your mental situation, and like put those into categories. Cause like some people, they need to see it. Cause I like to see it. What I need to work on. And it gets hard. It gets really hard. But like, I think if people write down about the health, the mental, the spiritual, and see it, they'll grow to become a better person. Where then they can, you know, once you get to that that top part, you know, you can use what you learn to help other people. Because we're, as a human being, we're meant to communicate. And I think it's really important that like when you go out in the world, and then you communicate with someone and you drop like one piece of knowledge, that right there can change a person's life. And so with that being said, you know, focus on yourself, you know, focus on your mental, your spiritual, you know, that balance is so important. And you know, I really hope people really try to look forward and try to be happy. Okay. That's what I gotta say. Trust the process.
Alright. Well, that's a wrap. This was recorded, so it's gonna be a video. I pretty much see like the back of my head. Next is Marnus, so I'm gonna hit him up. He's in the stream, but I'm gonna.
Good thing he's not here. It's freaking hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Was I not supposed to swear?
No, it doesn't matter.
You're supposed to swear, man. Shit. He swears.
Is it done recording? Is it still recording?
It's still recording.
What?
Alright. Spotify is fire.
Spotify is fire.
See you later.
Alright, bro. It was dope.